Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you had a great break. Are you ready for our next round of suspense, thrill, mischiefs, gut-wrenching, and jaw-dropping moments? Are you ready for that? Can't hear you. Can you go a bit louder from the side? The students are louder than the parents. Parents, can I hear a yes?
We're all waiting and anticipating for the next round.
Well then, fasten your seat belts for a performance by 4A entitled Stone Soup.
Stone Soup. I wonder what plays it about.
Well, it's a story about difficult times. However, sharing and caring makes life a little better.
Let's put our hands together for 4A.
Many years ago, the country was going through hard times. Some villagers were very poor, but everyone still needed to eat and laugh. This is a story about sharing and cooperation. It's also about how strangers become friends.
Soldiers are coming! Soldiers are coming!
3 soldiers were on their way home from the war. They were tired and hungry. They were walking slowly and heavily. Suddenly, ahead of them, they saw the lights of a village.
Maybe the villagers will give us food and somewhere to sleep.
But the villagers were afraid of strangers, and they wanted to keep all of their food for themselves.
Soldiers are always hungry.
And we don't have very much food.
That just this year they just might come. The soldiers might take what little food we have.
I have an idea. Let's hide everything we have to eat.
Yes, okay, let's do it.
Hush.
The villagers rushed back to their houses and all their food and drinks. They spread quilts over their food and drinks. They also hid their food and beverages under the beds. Then they waited.
Clock, clock, clock. Hello, do you have any food for 3 hungry soldiers? No, we don't have any food.
The soldiers went to the house of the tailor, who had a very large family.
No, we have too many more to too many already.
Next, they went to the house of the milkman.
We are starving. Do you have any food you could give us?
went to the farmer's house and knocked the door.
Clock, clock, clock. Do you have any food for hungry soldiers?
For I have just some bread. I need it for my chickens.
They stopped at the inn.
Sorry, we don't have enough for our guests.
The soldiers stood in the street and sang. Some villagers were also on the street. The soldiers were starving. Then the soldiers talked together and came up with an idea.
Since no one here has any food, then we are going to make stone soup.
The soldiers began to gather around.
Stone soup?
I recognize the bakers.
And now we need 3 round smooth stones.
I know where to find those.
When the shoemaker's wife came back, the villagers' eyes grew wide as they watched the soldiers drop the stones into the pond.
It's starting to smell good.
There's something I could spare.
The merchant ran to get some salt and pepper, and she put it into the pot. The tailor remembered that he had some carrots. I have some carrots. He ran and fetched them and tossed them into the soup. Then the soldiers said that any good stone soup should have cabbage and onion too. The farmer suddenly remembered he had some cabbage and onion.
I have some cabbage and onion too.
He ran home, came back with cabbages and onions he had found tucked away in a cupboard. Next, the soldiers asked for some meat and potatoes.
This soup could use some meat.
Yes, and some potatoes.
Next, the soldiers asked for milk. The villagers ran to get all these. A rich soup, all from a few stones. It seemed like magic. The soldiers stirred the food into the steaming soup while the villagers stared in wonder. At last, the soup was ready.
This soup is ready to taste. I have plenty of bowls and cups.
I have some extra bread too.
Time for the feast! Time for the feast!
Such a soup! How good it smelled! Turning before a cake, a banquet was spread, and everyone came to have their soup. The villagers were so excited. Never had there been such a meal. Never had the villagers tasted such soup and fancy made from stones. They ate and drank, and after that they sang and danced. They thanked the soldiers for what they had taught them.
Thank you for teaching us to make some soup. It's some water in a pot, and some stone you have spilled a lot. Sprinkle pepper, salt, and herbs.
wave a happy goodbye to the soldiers who continue their journey with full